This is a story about how I found 1,000 crystal flies and why. So, after pulling Forgotten I scuffily built her and managed to clear Abyss Floor 12 with 3 stars for the first time. I decided to continue my journey to Maxua as the beautiful angel that she is, as clearly she wasn't broken enough. It was the day of the diligence books in the Tai Shin domain, which I needed to crown Ganyu's main attack. This is where tragedy struck, as I was sitting on max resin and completely out of crystal cores. I was left with two options: either go farm some crystal flies in order to create condensed resin, or do the domain twice as many times as required. The choice was obvious. I'm a man of efficiency, so I teleported to the closest location I could find crystal flies, grabbed them, crafted condensed resin, and went on to complete the domain. This whole situation was annoying, and it didn't feel right to crown the queen after what happened. I never wanted to repeat the situation again, and that was the moment I decided to never run out of crystal cores again. While not as bad as catching 2,000 fish or farming over 15,000 wood, I knew was no easy task. So I decided to do some planning. I opened up Genshin Interactive Map, charted the most optimal route, and set out on this meaningful journey. I equipped Sai for her passive, which is basically stealth mode, and started with the best locations in Mondstadt. However, before I started, I completed dailies for those juicy primos. Nice. The plan was simple: go to all the best locations in my world and gather crystal flies, then simply go and pillage other players for their resources. Once I started, I felt hopeful and was banking on this taking an hour at most. But boy was I hopeful. The first half an hour went smooth and I managed to gather 108 crystal flies. But there was also the moment I came to a realization of this taking over 6 hours of farming to complete, and with me being easily distracted, it probably took longer. After the first 2 hours, questions like, is it worth it? And why am I doing this to myself began to flood my head, but I kept going. You see, it's not about the journey, but the friends you make along the way. What? Wait, why? I was just asking for some crystal flies. Meanie? Anyways, I really don't know how to make 6 hours worth of farming interesting, so let's just So now that we have finally finished the farm, gained 1,000 crystal flies, I decided to go to the top of Dragonspine. I sacrificed Gigi, went back there again, and finally crowned our queen. Okay, so what can we learn from this experience? Well, first of all, don't put all your crystal flies into the parametric transformer to make a YouTube video. Hey, Shrimpy here. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. This is a new channel, so I'd really appreciate if you could maybe check out some of the other videos that I made, and maybe even subscribe. Anyways, catch you later.